Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Georgiana with Expressions Craft Studio, and today we're doing more gift card holders. And I've got a bunch of scraps, and that's really all I've used so far, is other than a couple of sheets. But for all my decorative and background pieces, I've used scraps. So we're copying a design today from Four Wise Guys blog, and this is actually from 11 years ago, June 20th, 2013, and I'll put her link below in the comments. And it's just this cute little gift card holder, and there's multiple ways to decorate it. I will put a picture here of the way she did hers, but I'm doing mine sort of the same, sort of different. So I'm just going to kind of show you what I've got. I've still got to cut the inside corner pieces, but other than that, I mean, I've pretty much got everything else cut and ready to put together. So I think I'll cut the corner pieces out of my Cricut, and I did design a file. So she does hers, Nicole from Four Wise Guys, she cuts hers by hand uses a scoreboard and all that. And you can certainly do that. That's actually how I did it today. But I did go ahead and make the file for Design Space as well, and that's probably what I'll use to cut my inside corner flaps. I also did these a little differently than her. She actually went corner to corner, whereas I came up a little bit just because I like that. It feels a little bit more secure. I won't glue it up there, but it just feels like it's not quite so pointy. And you know sometimes how those fine points, they get bent a lot and stuff. So I angled mine a little differently, but you can see this is what we have. I don't know if you saw any of that, where I was showing you how I angled mine differently. So anyway, her blog post has all of the measurements for you to make your own, and that's why I'll link it below, like I said. But I'm just going to kind of show you what I've been doing. So the first thing to do is you got to cut out all your pieces. Then you're going to take and you're going to glue your decorative piece of, whether it's cardstock or paper, to a piece of paper or cardstock, whichever you prefer. So we'll start there. And you want to kind of center it as best you can. Some of mine are pretty good, some of them aren't. And I just like to kind of help spread that glue out. So once you've got your cover piece, then you're going to glue it to the front of your cut and scored and folded gift card holder. So I've already glued this one together. So let's see here if I can zoom in just a little bit. So now we're going to glue this to the front. Trying to get that as centered looking as possible. Again, we're just spreading out our glue. So now you've got the front, and so like I said, I haven't cut these corner decorative pieces yet, but I will. The other thing I've done, and you can also, this is where she differs a little bit. So the inside of hers, she put a nice, what did she put on the inside of hers? A nice saying, sentiment, whatever. But you could also take and put one of these on the inside if you want. I made some of these which say to and from and happy holidays in various fonts. You could put one of those right there. I might want to cut that one down a little bit more, but you could put those right there. Or you won't want to put them there because that's where the gift card will go, but you've also got the back that you can decorate if you want to. It actually fits better there. So I've got one that I thought, where did it go? I thought I had one here that I had done on the, oh, this one. So I did put this one on the back, because if you're going to, maybe you've got a bunch of these to give out, maybe you've got, you know, a dozen grandkids or more, and you want to get these all wrapped up and nice, but you can't remember whose was whose because they're all a little different, or maybe they're all the same. Either way, if you've got grandkids, remember, you probably struggle with your memory like I do. So I don't have grandkids, but I'm old enough to have grandkids and even great grandkids. So, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. So you could put this on the back so you could remember who to give it to. You could also, I thought about using my laser printer and foiling this, but my laser printer's kind of smudging my paper, so I didn't want to do that. But that's another option, just to decorate them up a little bit. I also thought about adding just some ornamental elements around it, but I did this in Word, Microsoft Word, and I'd already spent a lot of time on it. I didn't want to go back and then try to figure out how to, you know, place all this stuff and blah. Anyway, so I was just kind of in a hurry to get this done. So anyway, so that's an option. You can put that on the back, or you can put it on the inside if that's what you'd rather do, and then decorate the back. So let's do one. Let's see what's on the front. This is on the front of this. So let's take this one. Let me grab the right piece here. Looks like that. Okay, and you can always round your corners too if you prefer. I didn't, but you can. So I'm just adding some glue to my decorative paper, scrapbook paper, and then we'll glue this down. Again, just doing my best to get it centered. Now for those of you who prefer to cut with the Cricut, I've showed you this trick before, how you can score and cut, so that you know if you score where your cut piece is going to go, you'll know how to place it in the center. So I don't remember which video that is. It wasn't too long ago. If I can think of it, I'll go back and show you. So now we're going to put this in here. Again, we're just going to add some glue here. Doesn't really take a lot. And then you can either glue this down, refold that so it's even on the bottom, or you can put a little tape back here. And well, let's do that. I've got a tape runner here somewhere. To make sure your gift card, you know, stays within the confines of your space here, you will want to run it as close to the bottom as you can. So double-sided tape might actually be easier, because you can see it a little bit better where you're going with it. And I'm going to add a little bit of glue just for good measure. And then we'll fold that over, trying to keep that bottom lined up. It looks like some of my tape actually, or some of my glue from my glue tape from my glue runner came over the edge, so I'm just kind of rubbing that off. You wouldn't want that getting stuck to the bottom of your purse and your grandson not getting his gift card, would you? No. Okay. Let's see. I never know which way that goes on there. So we have left to do the inside here, but here's our trusty old Bass Pro card that we've been using forever. And you can see how that just fits with that tape at the bottom. So, you know, it's snug, but there is enough room at the top where it'll stay hidden. So now you've got your little gift card holder. Now there's a couple of different things you can do with this. You can put your name on the back, some of that tape runner there. So you can put this on the back, or you could decorate the back and put that on the inside, or you could put a little to and from here and just decorate all four sides, or three sides. Four sides, 1, 2, 3, 3 sides. So there's lots of options. These are really kind of fun, and I'm sorry, I've just got this glue that's driving me crazy. Okay, So, there's all kinds of ways to decorate them. It's really cute. They're really easy to do. I've made, well, let's see, at least 12 today. So, I've used some of this cute holly berry paper, of course the Santas, and then this just kind of hodgepodge Christmassy look, which will go, I guess I'll put that on the back of that one since I've already put that on the inside. So let's do that real quick. Just put that on the back, make sure it fits before because my cutting isn't always accurate. In fact, I cut some quarter pieces earlier and I got them backwards, so all you could see was the white background or the back side of the paper, so I got to redo those. Fortunately, I had only cut 2 using a scrap, but it was a lesson learned. Okay, so there you go. And again, I still need to put this here and still need to glue my flap down, but how cute are these? And I printed these out on my inkjet. Again, I'll share this file if anybody's interested. I'll put it in my Facebook, on my Facebook page, not the group. I'll put it on the page and you can just download it. I've actually got 2 different ones. One of them's all Christmas and then one of them's got some Christmas and birthday on it and Mother's Day, Father's Day, and whatever. And then you can print those out. And if I think of it, I'll make them a PDF and that way everybody can use it. So anyway, these are just, I just think they're darling. And I made a, where did it go? I need to finish, oh, I probably meant to put that on this one, but I did glue a belly band together for this one. I need to put something over the glue because this ribbon is so pretty, but it's very sheer and the glue really showed up. And oh, I might have made it a little too tight. I didn't think I did, but okay. Let's see here. I'm going to get this because I don't give up very often. Okay, I won't give up. I will put that on there, but I'll just do it later. There's no need for you to watch the struggle. So I've also got some grosgrain ribbon here that's got some nice little decorative stitching on the edges. And I'm thinking I'll either put, depending on which one I use, which is the background paper, I might put a poinsettia on it. This is kind of green. I might put a Christmas tree over it if I use the sheer stuff. Just different Christmas elements to put over the top of those so that you won't see where I've glued it or maybe even stitched it. I don't know yet. The glue, it does eventually dry on the sheer, but it took it a while. And then you've got to be careful not to glue it to the front of your thing, so I had to put a scrap underneath there. So yeah, here I go again. I just never learn. It shouldn't be that tight, and if it's this tight now, how are you ever going to get a gift card in it? Oh, it slipped off. Okay. That's okay. I'm not doing that again. Not right now anyway. But anyway, these are so cute. So I'll put a link to her blog, which has the measurements. I'll put a link to my Design Space file. That will be actually on my Facebook page for Expressions Craft Studio, which is linked below. If I think of anything else I need to mention, I will. Otherwise, I hope this was supposed to be a quick one, so I tried to keep it short because I'm behind. But thanks for joining me, and this is Georgiana with Expressions Craft Studio. I hope you have a happy crafty day.